Hello, welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. Today I'm here to talk about the games I played in February, and the rest of the video is not gonna be with my face, but I just wanted to say hello. So hello, and let's get into the games.
At the start of February, we had a huge game release, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and it pretty much took over my entire month. Not that I had that much free time to begin with, but whenever I did, I was playing this game. I played the first Kingdom Come when it originally came out, but I stopped after around 30 hours. I always had great memories of it whenever I looked back, but at the time, some mechanics just didn't click with me. Certain aspects felt a bit too confusing, so I moved on. But when they announced a second game, I was beyond excited. I knew they would improve upon everything I disliked in the first game, and I was right. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 improves on every single aspect I found frustrating in the first game. It's more immersive, more polished, and just more fun. I've already played it for more hours than I ever did with the first game. Some days, when I have things to do, I literally dream of playing Kingdom Come once I finish my to-do list as a way of motivating myself. I absolutely love riding through the world. The landscapes feel so real, like I'm actually traveling through a medieval countryside. And I mean, they are basically real. I saw someone saying that they live in that region and they don't need to use the game's map since everything looks the same. The world is alive, but it's not overwhelming in a way some open world games can be. It's immersive without feeling like I have a million waypoints pressuring me to do things. And then there are the side quests, which has the perfect balance between seriousness and silliness. One moment I'll be caught up in some deeply emotional or intense situation, and the next I'll be helping some ridiculous guy with a stupid problem, which is exactly the kind of quest variety I love in RPGs. Another big highlight for me is blacksmithing and alchemy. They could be entire simulator games on their own with just a few additions. I could easily spend hours just forging weapons and experimenting with potions because the process is so detailed and satisfying. And something I didn't expect, the game is genuinely funny at times. It has this dry humor, and I've caught myself laughing out loud at random dialogue multiple times. So yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 completely dominated my February. It's one of those games where I don't just enjoy playing it, I'm thinking about it anytime I'm not. I'll hopefully complete the game in March, and I don't think my opinions towards the game will change, but I will make an update in March what I played video as well, just to reconfirm how good it was. I then played Afterlove EP, another one of my most anticipated games of 2025. I love visual novels, and this was a good one. It's not exactly a visual novel since you can walk around the map and there's a mini rhythm game, but it feels right to call it one in short. One thing I really love in games is when they take me to places I don't often see in mainstream gaming, and Afterlove EP does exactly that. It's set in Indonesia, and the map is designed so beautifully with little details that make it feel alive. The vibrant streets, cozy cafes, and everyday city life are depicted with so much charm. It feels personal, and that makes sense considering the story behind the game. Its original creator, Mohammed Fahmy, sadly passed away during development, and from what I've heard, one of his best friends helped complete the game and included locations Fahmy loved visiting in real life. Knowing this added such an emotional layer to the experience. The game itself is deeply emotional too. You play as Rama, a musician dealing with grief after the loss of his girlfriend Sinta, but her presence still lingers in his life, literally, as her voice continues to speak to him. Throughout the game, you have to decide how to move forward, whether to embrace change or stay stuck in the past. I loved how it handled themes of loss, healing, and self-discovery in such a thoughtful way. The rhythm game segments are a nice touch too, adding a bit of interactivity that fits well with the story's themes. It's exactly the kind of heartfelt game I was hoping it would be, and I'm so happy with it. And finally, for February, I played Change, a homeless survival experience. Living in Paris, sometimes I pass several homeless people in just a few minutes. Over time, I've noticed noticed myself becoming somewhat numb to it, not because I don't care, but because it's overwhelming to constantly take in. But change made that impossible. It forces you to confront the harsh realities of being homeless in a way that's deeply eye-opening. It's a roguelike survival game where you experience life as a homeless person, trying to find food, shelter, and a way to escape your situation. Each playthrough starts in a randomly generated city, and as you progress, you unlock perks and upgrade different skills. You can try to improve your begging skills to earn more money, focus on studying to eventually get a job, or invest in stealth to steal things. But the game makes one thing painfully clear. Pulling yourself out of this situation is incredibly difficult. Studying and finding a stable job is far from straightforward. Even securing a safe shelter to sleep feels nearly impossible some nights. One of the most frustrating yet realistic parts of the game is how the system works against you. Let's say you manage to apply for welfare. You have to be at your appointment at exactly 10 a.m., but your shelter is on the other side of the city and you can't afford transportation. So what do? You sleep outside the office just to make it in time. Every small success is met with another obstacle, and the game constantly reminds you that the easiest path isn't always the best one, but sometimes it feels like the only choice. It really drives home how people often end up in even worse situations simply because the alternative requires resources or stability that they don't have. Despite how heavy it is, change keeps things engaging by allowing you to unlock new characters with different backstories and circumstances. This adds variety and makes each run feel like a new, unique struggle. It's an incredibly important game, one that doesn't just make you think about homelessness, it makes you feel it. And I'm really glad a game like this exists.
And yeah, those are all the games I played in February. I'm done with everything I had to do actually, so March looks pretty empty for me. I want to focus on working out and also learning French, and also this time for real starting my clearing my backlog journey. So hopefully in March I'll get through one or two big games and multiple small indie games from my backlog. And yeah, I'll see you next month with what I played or in some video in between, hopefully. Bye bye!